my blower wasn't working. I don't know. I needed a new spark plug or something. I didn't want to go run and get it. I got a mom to come over and I strapped her upside down on my back and I just walked around and she would blow the leaves. Subscribe to our YouTube if you're not. Please, please, please. It's very good. It's the best kept secret on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a secret right now.
Yeah. Let's expose it.
Let's go.
Tell a friend. So then she was like, do you think this will fit in my asshole?
Mm-hmm.
I just always wanted to start a podcast that way. I don't really have a story for that. But if I did,
I think you should have stuck with it.
If I did, I would flip it around. It would start like this. It'd be like, so then she was like, do you think this will fit in my asshole? And I was like, I don't know, Grandma. It's square. I think it'll hurt.
All right, we're starting off the podcast with Grandma Bits. Todd hit us with some Grandma Bits with some square turds. By the way, that is wild, right? That it did not end up like nothing as far as waste coming from a living person. Nothing ended up being blockish.
Yeah, because
it would have been nicer.
Well, right? That or it could have been very painful. It depends because God, if he's gonna make what comes out of a square, then he has to make the asshole square.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he really could have fucked with us. He could have made our lives miserable. Our turds could have been square and our assholes round. Square.
Well, that would make Tetris a inside the toilet bowl camera cam, because that's what would have been happening. That's what the turds would look like, and whatever. That's what it would be, like Tetris. And I wouldn't mind that because then you can stack shit. Stack shit high.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's an argument for there being a God versus us just evolving from atoms and molecules that were put here from outer space. I don't know, which way that goes, because I feel like whoever it was made sure everything worked in concert with each other. There was no contradictions. There was no fuck ups. Now, has there ever been a person born with some kind of birth defect where their colon, the colon is actually square or cubed and it makes the turds cubed and they had trouble because their asshole was not squared or cubed? Could be, probably. I'd have to look it up and do some Googling.
Well, you think that the punishment would be the shitting the cubes out of a round asshole? Like, don't you think that if one random person only shit cubes that he'd have a square asshole?
I would hope, but then it's not really a birth defect. It's just something that person was born different, but it's okay because both things are square. I feel like a birth defect is something that hinders you, like in some capacity.
People, I get, a birth defect doesn't always have to hinder you. I was born with an extremely large cock and I have to drag that thing around.
But it slows you down. It cost you the state finals. It cost you the state finals in the 100-meter dash. Yes, you were a lock to win. But you know what? That slowed you down. You lost easy 2 seconds by the time your penis was fully grown. I
know. And I don't know if it's a birth. I don't know if a defect makes you, alters your shit so much as this would. But I really feel like a square. If you got a square asshole, I think the universe, if they're going to do that to you, if they're going to give you the power to square shit, shit cubes, they're going to have, let's just say that, listen, first of all, I think what we're missing the point here is that the turds are only the way they are because of the outlet piece, right? So are we saying that the turds are square in the intestines, or they become square coming out? It's like Play-Doh. Whatever the thing is, the shape is what it comes out as, right?
Well, it's a combination because your colon is a tube, so therefore it comes out rounded. And when it hits the asshole's also rounded. So if you were born with square intestines, a square colon, then your turds would be squared. And when it met the round asshole, you ever, like a little kid, try to see, like a dumb little kid that doesn't know blocks and shapes, try to squeeze with that game, the round thing, and they try to squeeze the square peg into the round hole. It would be like that constantly. You would just hear as your turd's trying to get out.
How hard what are you eating, by the way? That's this hard. Because it's mushy right now. It mushes out the whole.
Sometimes I have a real good firm shit. I mean, there's times where it's looser, depending on how much I drank the night before or what kind of food I ate. But there's times it's pretty dense in there. If I'm high fibered, you wouldn't be able. That would be the key. If you're born with a squared off colon or intestinal wall, then you're gonna have to back off of the fiber because you're gonna need a loose bowel.
I mean, it's way deeper than people are actually ever putting thought into here.
I mean,
this is a legitimate. They don't think about this. We just take it for granted because what I'm thinking whenever I think about all this stuff, when someone says they're constipated, I'm not constipated almost never.
Mm-hmm.
I go, have you never had Taco Bell after 12 Modelo's? Like, what are you doing here? Didn't you not wake up and drink a couple of cups of black coffee? With some sugar only? How are you backed up?
Loosen that shit up. Do you eat nothing but cheese? I mean, try a vegetable every now and then. Try something with some grease in it. How about you?
Maybe a little Rumple Mints, kid.
Mm-hmm. I don't
Rumple
know.
Mints.
People don't think about it, and I, for one, I try to never forget it. To be honest, every day I give thanks to whoever's responsible for me. That my turds are cylinder shaped.
Look, at the end of the day, I guess it's, especially from a dropping standpoint from the ass, they never really assumed in the beginning of shit, the invention of the shitting and people learning how it all worked out. They didn't assume that we'd have a sweet bowl to rest our legs on and let the stuff drop into a nice, clean bowl of water.
Mm-hmm.
So... the genetics of it shows that the tip, it's like a missile, right? That's why it falls properly so it doesn't splatter as much.
I think about this a lot too. I do think about when we're talking about birth defects and the intestines and the whole process of forming waste in the body and then exiting it. I always think about, I wish I was born with the birth defect that for once did work in my favor and could help make me rich. And by that, I mean, I wish that I had the ability after I ate something and then my body broke it down to get rid of the waste and absorb the nutrients it needs to then before it exits, put it back together in original form. So I would eat a slice of pizza. And then by the time I got ready to release it, boom, brand new slice of pizza. You're going to want to wash it off.
But still looking like it's a fucking slice. Pop it in that little round buddy that the New York spots, they put it in right here. And then you a couple of turns and then you got a nice hot piece of fucking pizza. Same thing right there.
How much?
You go to your house, you shit it out, put it in there. Boom, boom. You're ready to go.
I mean, how much would people in Vegas pay to watch me on a stage, eat different shapes of food, and then a half hour later, shit it back out in original form? I mean, people would be lined up to Caesar's Palace.
Guess what, Todd?
That show.
I just called for tickets. Sold out.
Sold out every night. I mean, I'm running this show 7 days a week in my residency. So
2 shows a night. It's Vegas, baby. We work hard. 14 shows a week.
Sometimes we had a third show. Depends.
Hey, listen, you never know how much do they want to pay? How much you got? How deep are your pockets?
How much do you want to pay? I mean, if I can reassemble a complete value meal, I get the quarter pounder and then the fries, rebag them
individually.
Come on.
Not only that, but guess what? A 10-piece nugs with the sauce back in the cup.
Oh, come on. What is that?
Large soda, crushed ice, that good ice.
Oh, what is that?
You know
he swallowed the straw. Yes, he did. That's the finale. That's the closer. You didn't see me sneak the straw down my throat. Boom, shit it out at the end. Ready to go.
And not only did you shit it out, but beforehand, you took all the nutrients out of the straw and left it in your body, and then you left the new straw in there.
Absolutely.
without the nutrients on the other end.
Everything that plastic has to offer the human body, it's in me. Oh, I mean, that's the dream, Shaun. That's the dream. If I could,
that's the dream, Todd.
If I had a genie lamp and one wish, that would be it.
That'd be it. I would probably, I'd waste it on some dumb shit, bro. That I would get lazy, and then it wouldn't end up mattering in 10 years that I had the wish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd think of some dumb shit, like I wish I was the best dunker ever. You know, and then. I after a while, if I don't do like dunks and stuff and no one cares to watch me, it don't even matter. I'm just some dude that can dunk better than everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why I want that gift, because I don't have to put any effort into capitalizing on it. I just eat and shit it out. But if you give me something like you give me some gift, some superpowers or whatever, they're going to be wasted. I think I've said this before, but like if I had Spider-Man's power, if I got bit by a radioactive spider, and then I was given the gift of Spider-Man, those superpowers. I know my personality. I would waste them. I wouldn't go around saving the world. I would fucking just shoot spider webs in the corners of restaurants and then write negative Yelp reviews about how dirty the place is. Like,
guess who's gonna have a fucking flat screen hanging on every wall, but not have to drill into the wall because I got them hanging by webs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
One clean web, TV to the roof. Maybe behind the fucking TV. I'll just do a web from the wall to the back of the TV, so you don't even see wires.
Oh yeah. Todd, there's a fucking group of dudes robbing the bank. I don't got time for that. Wow. I'm making myself a hammock to take a nap in. I would waste the superpowers.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you'd waste them. I feel like you're kind of like a hustler, dude, and you work and you're always looking for new routes. So I think that might only work for you for a temporary amount of time before you start doing what Todd do. And then we're like, then we got some shit going on in the streets.
I mean, I would definitely shoot giant webs in the backyard, and then so that we could launch little people into them.
Yeah.
And stick like the Velcro trick, but we didn't need Velcro. Uh-huh. I just did a giant spider web. You just bounce the little homie up there. He sticks,
It doesn't mean it's just this could be an 8-year-old. I mean, it doesn't mean it's just a little, not person. Just Tyrion Lannister. You know what I mean?
It could
not
be,
just little Tyrion.
Could be, 85-pound women. I don't know, 85-pound men.
Whatever. But you know what? It's a strong web. It could be a 285-pound lady. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let the big honeys, they want to go do stuff. They want to fly through the sky and get caught safe, maybe slide down, grab a rum and coke, maybe some cheese sticks. You know what I mean?
Maybe they jump off the roof of my house onto a trampoline, boom, into the net, the spider net. Stuck.
And then right when you come down at the bottom of the net is a waiter, and then next thing you know, you're drinking like a spike hot chocolate and you're eating cheesesteak egg rolls.
Yes. Now, would you trust me if I had Spider-Man powers to go to the tallest building in New Jersey, let you jump off, fall, trust that I would shoot a web down at the very last second, stick you, and pull you up like a bungee cord experience? Would you trust me?
That's a good one, dude. That's such a good question. Would I jump off the fucking building and just expect you to catch me with your fucking web? Man, that makes my body tense up because I'm like, damn, that's a tough one. But I'm going to be like, yeah, I trust you.
Thank you.
I'm all in, kid. I'm going to fucking jump off like I'm like laying on the couch. I'm going to do one of these numbers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
From the Empire State Building, from the very top.
Yeah. I'll jump off like I'm just like I'm just hanging out on the couch, and then I'll turn this way. When I come all the way fully around, boom! I know you catch me. I know you'll catch me.
Oh yeah, spider net. Bang, got you.
And then you'll set me down, and then there'll be a huge round of applause, and then we're going to get pizza and a cocktail. Pizza and a cocktail.
I would do that shit all the time. I think we both would be like the most fun superheroes ever. I don't know how much saving lives we would get done. Maybe if we had time, but we'd be making content constantly. Yeah. I know that. We'd be filming shit all the time.
It's like, listen, if you're going to be a victim of a crime, do it where we're filming content, have a little respect for what we're trying to do for society. It's like you could have gotten beat up and robbed over here,
Yes.
but you didn't.
That's your problem. It's not my problem. I can't be everywhere at all times.
Jesus. I'm not Santa Claus.
My spidey senses only have a certain range.
Yeah.
I need you in my hood. What?
Some of them, I mean, come on.
If I could, I would say if I had the Aquaman powers, if I was born to an underwater kingdom where, the species could live in or out of water, I'd probably hang with the Navy SEALs for a while. I'd probably pull a tour too, because they do a lot of scuba shit. I would just be down there, I'd be like, we don't need a motor on this boat. I'll just push it from behind. I'll kick my legs real fast. We'll be even faster because he's such a fast swimmer.
Yeah.
I would fucking bring a team of porpoises with us.
Yeah.
Each side.
Fucking guess what? With Teflon vests on. Because we're going to, not only want we look in the part, but we're fully playing the part.
Absolutely. There's an enemy sub. We've detected it. Boom. Let me call in some whales. Boom. They headbutt it from each side, cave it in. Everybody drowns.
God damn it.
I would be an effective fucking soldier as Aquaman.
You would have killed it. And I literally mean that figuratively and the other way.
I always thought he had the most bullshit superpowers though, really, because he was limited to the ocean pretty much. Like if a bank was being robbed and Superman, comes in and he just swoops them up and he grabs their car and he's like I always feel like Aquaman's running. He's like, just carry him to the ocean. Carry him to the ocean. And he jumps in the ocean. He's like, drop him down here. Drop him in the ocean because he's no good out of the ocean.
Yeah. I'll take over from here.
Superman's all annoyed. He's like, I got to fucking always drop the bad guys off in the ocean so you can kick some ass. No crime happens in the ocean.
Why? What's Aquaman's deal? I mean, did he only ever assume that it was just going to be water-related possibilities here when it comes to when you're needed? I mean, why not progress? Why not evolve? Aqua on land. I mean, come on, guy.
Other than the Somali pirates, what crime is happening out in the ocean? I mean,
nothing. I'll tell you what, the only crime I know of is when a straw goes up a turtle's nose, Todd. That's a goddamn crime. And I'll guess you what? You don't need superpowers to stop that.
Hey, Aquaman, why don't you jump in the ocean and collect all the straws?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you know what? Turn this into a green project, buddy. You ain't doing shit, Aquaman. Why don't you start helping the turtles out? Let's comb for straws and the little things that they hold six packs together with. If there's any left, because in my house we cut them. So, but it still could go up a nose.
He's just dragging recycle bins to the edge of the beach and jumping in, coming out with an armload of plastic.
Hey, it's fucking recycle man. I mean,
saving the world, everybody. Saving the world. Put the little recycle symbol on his chest.
Hey, maybe you know what? Do a little part-time work as a tugboat, bro. Go pull in some big ships or something, dude. Jesus Christ. Leave the fights to the real guys. Go clean up and recycle, dude, and pull in some boats.
Wonder Woman's putting on her fucking real tall boots. Like, oh, what a pussy.
Aquaman, you're a bitch. He's got to be the guy, though. He's the lowest guy in the totem pole. Who's lower than Aquaman? Who's lower than Aquaman?
I don't think there's anybody lower than Aquaman. That's why I love so much. Have you seen The Boys yet on Amazon?
No, sir.
Oh my God. That show is the best. It's basically a super realistic and hilarious superhero TV show. Because there's every real superhero that we grew up with, there's one of them in it, but they have different names, right? There's a Superman, basically. There's an Aquaman, and the Aquaman's the one.
So this is the Payless shoe stores of fucking TV shows as far as superheroes. This is what we got over here. We got a little Payless. It's what shoe style.
It's what if superheroes were real? What would it really be like? So
okay. They
all get corrupt. And they fucking are trying to just get rich on, sponsorships and shit all the time. That's all they're worried about. So, but the Aquaman character gets shit on by everybody because he is I'm like, show is so realistic because he would be the lowest on the totem pole. Like, who fucking needs you, bro? Like,
yeah,
just go swim around with the dolphins.
Go over there and check out the turtles, bro. We're doing real shit in here. Check the turtles. Because, he's going to start to back talk a little bit. He's going to start to be like, well, I don't want to, what?
Nothing.
What'd you say, bro?
Nothing, Superman.
That's what we thought.
I love it. I also don't think, like, if you gave me a time machine, I think it would I have so much shit just sitting in my garage that I should be using that I don't. I just think it would end up just sitting around with all my other bullshit in the garage somewhere, dude, with the blanket over it.
Bro, a fucking lawnmower compared to a time machine? No, we're going to use a time machine, dude.
I would just keep going back and living on the day after I mowed, so I would never have to mow again.
I'm never mowing again. Wait, so you bought a time machine and all you do is go back to the day after you mowed so that you don't have to mow no more? Yeah. It's a commitment to fucking, you don't want to cut grasses, kid. I want to cut your grass this summer. But hey, before we do the party for the Patreon party, I'm cutting all the grass.
Nice.
I want to do a fucking lap on your riding mower, dude.
I'll let you. I always wanted a big.
I want to stream it. I want to stream it, bro.
Okay. Just stream you riding on the lawnmower.
Just doing the riding lawnmower, bro. Taking questions and shit. I'll have my headset in so someone can tell me what everybody's asking.
Always wanted one of those big 0-turn radius mowers, like a big enough lot of land where I need one of those sons of bitches. Like, people look so cool when they're on there, just fucking and spin around in a complete circle, going the other way.
The power of that turn, bro.
I love it.
It's the best.
I love it.
Fun fact, I tweeted this a couple of years ago, but that the gentleman who wears the blower backpack on the lawnmower team is the leader.
The lower backpack?
No, the blower backpack.
Oh, the guy blower.
With the whoever has the blower backpack on.
Yeah.
He's the fucking, he's the hoss of the whole op, dude.
I feel
no one fucks with that guy.
Yeah. He's the jefe for sure.
Not even close. Not even close. If you're the blower backpack, you're the king. You're the king of the north, bro. You know what I mean? You're the guy.
You're one
cutting
of those.
Checks.
I need a backpack blower, by the way. My blower, you just hold it in your hand. Shit. My fucking arms get tired and they don't blow as hard. Those fucking things they'll fucking strip your fucking yard to dirt. You leave it in one place too long. You'll fucking uproot your grass.
I dug a basement out with a backpack blower one time. I dug out a whole basement. You could fit a pool table down there, a bathroom, small mini bar, a couch, a sectional, and a little baby arcade. See? And a washer dryer. And room for boxes.
That's what we need, an air blowing excavating tool. Why not?
Yeah.
I know we're capable of it.
I mean, it's got to be that level of blowing. I mean, come on. Let's talk about some of these moms you've hung out with. They've got a level of blowage that could probably dig a 2-foot hole in fucking solid dirt.
I've seen them do it as a team before.
Yeah.
As
a team.
And one time my blower wasn't working. I think, I don't know, I need a new spark plug or something. I want to go run and get it.
Yeah.
So I got a mom to come over and I strapped her upside down on my back and and I just walked around and she would blow the leaves from from hanging upside down on my back into for me. Yeah. It was really cool.
That's pretty fucking sweet. And then I guess once they're in a pile, you turn the switch and then it sucks the leaves, but into a bag, right?
Right. Yeah. So she takes the bag. There's a opening at the end, and she just sucks real hard, and all the leaves come in the bag, and then she closes it real quick, ties it off at the end. Yeah.
fucking bagged up, blown in bag, baby.
Blowing
You know what I
and
mean?
sucking and cleaning my yard. I mean, moms are
And guess
useful.
what? And guess what? And this is now, I mean, this has got to be because what did your HOA give you? They gave you the number one yard in your neighborhood summer 2016-15.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that just knows what type of, like, what we talking about here. We're talking about landscaping. Okay. This isn't in the level of scaping of landness. And guess what? You had them on your back, blowing leaves, sucking the leaves up, doing this, doing that. And guess who got the number one yard 2 years? You were like a dynasty almost.
2 years running, bro. I mean, and you get a free garden gnome from it and one of those little windmilly things to stick in your yard.
Each year. Each year you win.
One year I got wind chimes.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Listen, I know you guys are all sitting there wherever you're at in your house, in your car, and you're on your bicycle, on the toilet, at your job. At this point, I forgot the fuck I was about to say. I had something good though. It was going to be good, Todd. And guess what? Joke's on everybody. I know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it until I'm on Patreon.
Don't say it. So save it for Patreon.
Join up, guys. It's anywhere from $5 to $100 a month. Patreon right now. GunsBlazinPodcast.com.
I mean, it's the only way to get an invite to the Backyard Barbecue Bash on June 12th, Saturday, June 12th. There's going to be barbecuing. There's going to be music. The Dixie Chicks may or may not be there. We're talking free liquor, free beer. I mean, what else do you want? Cornhole tournaments.
It's comped alcohol and beverage. It's a membership. It's an exclusive membership that's included.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking live. We got a cornhole. You guys can lose in cornhole. You can have cocktails. You can have steaks. Next Wednesday, though, we're blowing shit up in Indy. We're blowing up Tannerite next Wednesday.
We got pounds and pounds and pounds of Tannerite to fuck shit up. It's going to be cold, too. We're going to be all Carhartted up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I ordered some new boots for this. I lost my boots. I don't know where my boots went.
Good-ass boots. I got some good-ass boots, but I've been looking at the pants for 2 days, bro. I want the pants. You know what I mean?
I have a great set of Carhartt pants and Carhartt overalls.
Really?
With the suspenders?
Yeah. Oh, man, I just want to hear this. This is
just after.
God damn it. Explosion sound. How about that, bro?
You got the ads first.
God damn it. It's still ads.
All this.
All right.
For the explosion sound effect.
All that for that, bro.
Nice. That's what it's going to sound like.
You thought you were about to bust off, but then it ended up not busting off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, the party's going to be bigger than more of an explosion than that, guys.
Like probably 100 times bigger.
Easy.
The cops are going to get called. The bar's going to be in full effect. We might be cooking on the griddle. Who knows what's going to fucking happen?
Here's the deal. If you work with Indiana State Police now or Indiana Police Department, if you work with them and you're part of the helicopter unit, gas up, my man. Gas up.
Gas it
Get
up.
the chopper fucking full of gas because you're going to be in the skies that night. It's going to be wild.
I mean, people are always asking themselves, how could I lose at cornhole to Shaun and Todd? How can I get my ass destroyed during a game of cornhole by Shaun and Todd? All you got to do is sign up for the Patreon, get in the drawing. If you win an invite to the Backyard Barbecue Bash, we will fucking humiliate you on those boards all day and all night long.
On the arm for free. Get fucked on the cornhole boards. And guess what? Sign a waiver, bitch, because we're not going to have any of you guys losing your cool because you can't control the fact that old Uncle Todd and fucking $20 chef in his eye are unstoppable, and you guys you have to suck it up and go back to your town or fucking city where you live, where you're a big deal in the cornhole world, and you have to look them all in the face on Tuesday night and say, guess what? We lick balls. They ruined us.
If you're already a member of the Patreon and you're already guaranteed an invite to the Backyard Barbecue Bash, or you have a chance to win via drawing, depending on your tier, we're going to recommend right now that you go ahead and start PTSD counseling ahead of time.
Yes.
That way you're ready, because we are going to wreck your psyche. You're going to be traumatized by how badly you're going to get humiliated during cornhole.
There's a strong chance that we have some sort of psychologist courtside there ready to talk to people who can't handle the fact that their best is dog shit compared to us. Mm-hmm. Your best is what we go like this with our foot and we knock it off our boots. Mm-hmm. That's your best. And then we step in.
Go ahead and see your doctor now. Set an appointment. Try to get a prescription of Xanax, because you're going to need it to alleviate any anxiety that comes with just being fucking tortured. I mean, tortured on the board.
Wear a helmet, because there's a strong chance you can be banging your skull up against walls that aren't drywall. So we know half of you got some fat skulls and heavy skulls that can bust through drywall. Well, guess what? The walls are going to be coming down on you when you're taking L's aren't drywall. You're gonna need protection. Bring a helmet.
It's gonna be violent. God damn, we're gonna be so ready. I can't wait. Me
too, bro.
I'm jacked for many reasons. We got some shows coming up. I have one March. I should open my fucking mouth. March 4th, a Rhythm City Casino in Davenport. But even more importantly, we have some shows we're going to be lining up on Thursday nights, right? Thursday nights?
Yep, around the cornhole events.
So if you go ahead, if you want to know when those shows are going to be and what city they're going to be in, pre us posting the show information and links, all you got to do is go to iplaycornhole.com, find out where each pro national event is occurring and when. And that Thursday night, Shaun and I will be in that city throwing a banger of a fucking stand-up comedy show right at you.
Open it up weekends now with a launch-off show. Probably going to do some sort of, just 20-minute opening with podcast style, because a lot of it's going to be the cornhole pros are going to be there.
Right.
So this is what we're doing. This is a cornhole style show. We're opening up the cornhole weekends. We're going to, do our thing, opening up 20, 25 minutes of stuff with the cornhole pros and everybody from the town who shows up. And then me and Todd are going to let loose with at least an hour of stand-up. Could be another hour and a half. We don't know what's going to happen.
It's only one show. There's no rules. We're going to be the last show of the night, regardless of what's happening. So if we got to run a little long, we'll run it a little long. My voice gets higher the more serious I get about it.
You see how fucking high he is? That's how serious he is.
See how serious I am right now? God damn.
I never heard you so serious, Todd.
There's fucking dogs barking right now. Going crazy because of that high octave I just hit.
Yeah. Wow. We might want to take a break there for the fucking neighborhood to relax.
Yeah. Everybody's pissed off right now. I can hear them.
First show, though, is going to be in Wichita, Kansas, March 18th, Looney Bin Comedy Club. Looney Bin, March 18th. So if you're going to be in Wichita already for the cornhole, for the ACL Cornhole Mania 2021 ACL Cornhole Mania, then you already know you're going to be there. If you're not, if you're just a homie in Wichita, you want to come out, March 18th, Looney Bin.
Come out. And then maybe even, I'm just throwing this out there, maybe even also plan to attend some of the Cornhole Pro National events. If those are going to be open to the public, check the site to see. Maybe you want to come check out some cornhole, because if you haven't watched the very best in the world throw bags against each other, I'm here to tell you, it's fucking awesome.
It is, dude.
It's fucking awesome. I mean,
It's like however good you think you are at baseball, then go to a Dodger game, and that's the level of difference.
you know, when you're playing cornhole and you see, oh, fuck, like he's got the whole block there. You know, I got a bag on the side. It's about a quarter of the way in. You know, it'd be nice if I was good enough to be able to go over that bag of his, catch half of my bag and drag it and the bag I'm throwing into the hole at the same time. But you know, you're like, I shouldn't even be thinking that way because I'm just lucky to keep it on the fucking board. But these people, you get to see people think that and then fucking do it every fucking time. It's sick. Sick.
I love it. I love it. I mean, look, we're trying to live, guys. Okay. This is the live wagon. We need gas to keep it moving, to keep living.
I mean, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I wish I could jump from this side of the mountain over this ravine to the other side, but I just know I can't do it. It's like if you were to get to watch human beings just line up one after another and jump over that fucking ravine or canyon one by one every time. You'd be like, grab your beer and just fucking love it.
Just going, dude. Launch. I saw a video of a guy that fucking ran and jumped the entire gap of a New York subway, and I was blown away, bro. I was like, that's a fucking leap, homie. And I respected it. He just was doing it like it was nothing, bro. Poof. Poof. I'm trying to get that whistle off better. Oh, that's better.
It's a pretty good one.
It was fucking nice. Thanks you so much.
Do you think these professional cornhole players are extra good at sex because they have such great focus?
At least with the underhand coming in hot for butt cheek smack. You know what I mean? On your lady, where you come in, you're like, wah-pah. Like that's probably really. They probably do that really good.
And they're really good at repetitive motion, like muscle memory type. Like I do things the same way every time, and for a long period of time, I have good stamina with it. So I feel like sometimes when I'm having sex, I'm doing something really well. I can hear it, I can feel it. Like, oh, I'm hitting it right now. But then I lose it. I lose the rhythm. I'm like, oh no, I can't find it again. Just like that. You know what I mean? These cornhole players could do that for hours, I think. Oh, that's the spot. I just keep doing this for hours. Just start lining up new girls. You know what? Form a line. You come next. Okay. I'm in the zone right now. Just keep lining up. Oh, you're done? All right, move over. She's next. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying?
Open sign-ups. You know what I mean? Get in on here, dude. We're doing a sit and go tourney.
Sit and go.
The fucking $20 sit and go.
I'm loving the tapestry behind you still. That's sick.
Thank you very much. That's thankful to my lady.
You don't have anything hung up on it yet. You got to be thinking about things to hang up on it. You know? There's
the process is underway. I have to be picky early. Because otherwise, shit will just start flying up there. And I'm just like, like I want to get a little area to hang a hat up. Maybe something like here to hang a $20 chef hat or a Guns Blazin hat or something. I don't know.
You don't want it to end up looking like the uniform shirt of an employee of a TGI Fridays where there's just shit everywhere. You don't want chaos. Your flare.
You only have 14 pieces of flair. That's the bare minimum. Now, Robert over there, he's got 47 pieces of flair. What a good ass movie, bro.
A great ass movie.
It's a good movie. Man, well, I'm so excited to blow up shit this week, dude. We got these off-road cars, and they're called, just so everybody knows what level of action we're working with here. These cars are they're no joke. They are
Razors?
No, they're called AX300s or something like that, dude. I don't know I think it's in here. Let's see. I don't know, man.
Is it an all-terrain vehicle or is it built for speed?
It's a car that it's flying over. You're not going to get crazier in an off-road vehicle than this thing. I think it's called like an AX30. I'm looking. I'm almost to it in my photos here. But these things are nasty, dude. They go and we have Connor Daly going to be on the scene, driving it, getting dumb. You know,
professional IndyCar race car driver.
Yeah,
that was a little redundant.
Spit that out, Todd. Spit it on out.
Professional IndyCar racer. I should have said it that way. You know what was cool? One time I went with a bunch of buddies, and the one buddy's cousin, I think it was, had bought one of those 6-wheel like amphibious vehicles, you know?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be like, you can drive it all the way across the lake or whatever. And we went to this huge body of water there located on his property. And we got in it. There was 4 of us in it. And we drove out. And we get about halfway across the lake. And the water is like up to the edge of this motherfucker. And almost to like mid-calf inside the fucking the amphibious vehicle.
That's scary, dude.
We're like, what the fuck? We're going to be straight. And it's a hell of a swim back. I mean, I don't know how far it was. Maybe it seemed like it was like 100 meters or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God damn it. So this thing's sinking. We have to abandon ship, have no life vests or nothing. So we have to swim our ass in this cold ass, muddy shit, duck shit filled water all the way back to the shore. And this thing sinks to the bottom, and he just fucking left it. First time he'd ever driven it, and it just sinks to the bottom, and he just left it out there.
I love that, bro. Fucking dude, just walk it off. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Call the cops out there to help you get it up? Okay, here I found it. It's called a Can-Am Maverick X3.
Oh, Can-Am Maverick X3.
We got like 5 of them, 3, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers out there, bro.
Jared, will you bring one of those up so we can see blow that?
2001 Can-Am Maverick X3, bro. That is nasty.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Blow one of them motherfuckers. Oh, this looks like just what I need for the apocalypse. I mean, this is my vehicle in the apocalypse. That's go.
Exactly what it is. And we're going to have at least 4 of them, bro. 3 or 4 men.
So those that can't see, it's basically all metal framework, and then it has doors. Other than that, it's just giant knobby tires. So it looks like a dune buggy, basically.
Yeah.
But a little more like Fast and the Furious. It's Fast and the Furious meets dune buggy. I mean, this thing is shit hot.
Yeah, it's going to be. And you know what the best part is that the people that he bought it off of, they need to soup one up for a commercial, but they don't want to do one of their own because they won't be able to sell it. So he's getting like I don't know how many thousands of dollars of a hookup for it to be souped up for their commercial for that location or whatever.
Nice.
And his other homie's coming with 3 of them. Plus we got at least he has 2 quads. There's a quad out there, and we got a dirt bike. So we're gonna have at least 3 of those, at least 3 quads, and a dirt bike.
Nice. That's good, Jared. Thank you, buddy. You know what we're going to do? And people don't know we're doing this yet. I was going to save this for a surprise till they watched it, but I might as well let them know it's coming, I guess. So I have this t-shirt gun that's been modified to probably more like the power of a potato cannon. You know, you've seen those. So my friend and I have modified it because he knows what he's doing. He's modified this t-shirt cannon to the power of a potato cannon. And Shaun is going to drive this thing straight at us while I shoot tannerite out in front of him. And then my buddy, who is a sniper on the SWAT team, is going to shoot the tannerite right as Shaun drives up to it. And it's going to blow up like right perfectly timed. It's not going to harm Shaun. It's going to blow up right before he gets to it. So he drives through the explosion.
Fucking thug shit. That's what that is.
Shit. Thug shit.
We're talking snipers, tannerite, off-road vehicles, precision sniping. Oh man.
It's just man shit. I mean, what a day. Just to go out and do man shit.
Yep. And guess what else? Kincaid's is sponsoring it.
Hello.
So we're going to be grilling our nuts off. And since I'll be driving there, I'll take my truck. I have a grill that stays locked to my truck. I am ready for a fucking outdoor winter ass episode of Chef to bring back the episodes.
Let's do it.
And then we're going to be grilling steaks, fucking living it up.
I love it. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready, world. Be ready. So, I am ready to get this fucking documentary released because I have a brain cramp from this shit. Like, I don't want to complain because it's an awesome opportunity, awesome experience, but this shit's way harder than I thought. Way harder than I thought. Like as soon as you think, oh, this is it, now we just go and edit it all together in this way, everything changes. So I don't know what kind of documentary filmmaker I'm going to end up being. I'm looking at the board right now. I could end up being the shittiest documentary filmmaker in the history of documentaries. And just in case, I've been watching purposely horrible documentaries just to make myself feel better. I watch it. I go, mine won't be that bad. Like I can get
it's kind of like you looking around a room of your peers.
Yeah, like I can get 2 stars out of 5 on Amazon, Prime.
Yeah. Maybe get a 2.25 on them. I don't know. Maybe I could.
Maybe. So do you know what you're gonna cook for the $20 chef out there?
Steak, meat.
Got to.
That's it. I'll probably bring some potatoes, something like that. I'll grab some things at the store. But I think it's a potatoes and meat episode. I mean, We're talking about weaponry, explosions. I might not even bring a knife to cut the steak. Here's your fucking steak. Eat it like it's you know what I mean?
Pick it up and rip it off in your mouth.
Same thing with the potato, bro. I'll inject the potato with butter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do whatever I got to do to make the potatoes taste great. But
I might dry my steak out to the consistency of jerky and take off into the woods for myself and just start living there.
Fuck it. Move out there.
Pull out and rip off a piece of steak jerky when I need to.
Yeah, that's it. Like the outlaw Josie Wales, bro. You out there on the plains, riding, doing your thing, 40 pounds of jerky, ready to live.
Just like John Rambo when he hid out in the mountains. I mean, I might do that. I might find me a cave, just live in there, and then tear off a piece of my shirt, tie it around a stick, use as a torch to see where I'm going.
I'll tell you what. I really wish Internal Affairs would have got involved in that case, bro. John Rambo was an innocent man. I mean, he was a veteran. He was a fuck guy, put his life on the line for this country, and this shitbox cop ruined everything. If it's up to me, I'm getting IA involved tomorrow in that town. Even if his let's get him off the wall of fame and all that, whatever. He don't deserve it. He fucked with the wrong guy.
Vietnam veterans can't eat lunch in this town? I mean, what the fuck? There's a diner in the next town. What kind of answer is that? The guy fought a war for our country.
Yeah.
Let him eat. Who cares if his hair is a little long? Who cares? Yeah, his jeans are a little tight.
Yeah, he talks like this. Whatever, dude. Hey, I just want to go to a diner. I just got back from Vietnam. Hello. Is this the Impression Awards Committee? Yes. Yes, you could submit me. Whatever. I'm used to it. Submissions.
How do I win the impression, the Academy Award for Best Impression of a Motion Picture Actor ever? I do the scene, the emotional scene with him talking to the colonel at the end when he's barricaded up in the sheriff's department and he's talking about his friend sitting in the bar. They just got off a little recon patrol, sit down to relax at the at the little enlisted club there in Vietnam to get a couple beers in them and just unwind, talk about their day, forget about all the murdering they just had to do. And the little boy comes up and the little boy comes up and he's like, "You want shine, mister?" And I'm like, I don't need a shine. You just go away. And he's like, "No, shine, mister." And I'm like, "Okay, well, give me a shine." And then he opened the box and it blows up. And it blows up. And Johnny's crying. He's like, I can't find my legs, Johnny. I can't find my legs. And I'm like, I'm trying to just take me home, Johnny. I wish I would, but I can't find your fucking legs. It's the saddest scene in the history
Oh,
of
man.
action movies. Just take me home, Johnny. I'm thinking about one, but I can't find your fucking legs.
Your recreation of the scene, though, Todd, I have to say, from an artistic standpoint, the sale of the character, the heart, you really took me back. I want to say thank you for being able to drum up such emotion.
People forget what a great actor Sylvester Stallone is. I mean, just watch that scene and tell me he can't act.
Sometimes it's like a switch. I just turn it around. You know what I mean? Like that part when he was in Over the Top, when he explained why he puts his hat backwards, and you just go,
what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? He was also a great dad. People forget how good a dad he was in that movie. I mean, how many truck drivers?
That kid was an arrogant prick.
He was an arrogant prick. A spoiled little arrogant
little rich news. Hey, my new stepdad's got money. Fuck off, kid. Your dad's got heart. He turns his hat around and becomes the fucking best arm wrestler in the country. Have some respect.
He's hauling goods. He's hauling goods across the country from the point of sale to the point of delivery and stopping in between to arm wrestle the best arm wrestlers in the world and winning.
He's in his cab, bro. Fucking working.
He only weighed 165 pounds and he's beating 400-pound monsters.
And he did this move, bro. He did that move.
Curled the wrist.
The move.
Bent it over the top.
Yeah. Boom.
Damn.
Boom.
What a great movie.
Man, what a shout out Peterbilt trucks while we're here.
Yeah. To all the Peterbilt truck drivers as well.
Yes.
You're handling business and you're doing it like a monster.
You're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work, friend. You're doing the Lord's work, friend.
I feel like the only people listening to podcasts now anymore are truck drivers. Pretty much. It's just truck drivers and moms. So the only ones listening.
That's it.
For the most part.
Just Todd's mom fan club.
I used
truck
to
driver.
When
Banawiki.
When my son, when I got divorced and my son got his first stepdad and he got kind of spoiled like that, like Sylvester Stallone's kid did. And he started talking about how much money his stepdad had and all this and that my life was bullshit. I grabbed 4 moms and I had them pull a trailer like a covered wagon across the country delivering goods from point of sale to point of delivery and made my son ride with me the whole time. And I would stop halfway in between each run and thumb wrestle the best thumb wrestlers in the world. And the trick was I would do this. I would tap twice below, curl the thumb around to the top of their thumb before they could get ready and bend it at the joint, slam it down. There, you're going to lose that nub, son. You're going to lose that nub if you fight it. And
make it twice.
I went to the finals. And nobody thought I could win. And I pulled it off. Yeah. And then my son thought I was a hero and way cooler than his stepdad. So I felt like I lived that life.
Sometimes you got to go big. You know what? Big results, that takes big action. Okay. No one takes little action and gets big results. You don't ever take big results and get little action. You take big results. You take big action. You take big result. You take big result. You take big action. You get big results.
We have created the stupidest episode in podcast history, and I am very proud of it. I am very proud of this fucking episode. I might title this. There it is. I might title this "Our Best Episode." That's going to be the title. Episode. I don't.
And guess what? The podcast award committee. Hello, I'm Shaun. That's Todd. Obviously, you already know that. We just want to say thanks for the consideration for all the awards this episode might get.
Just so you get the spelling right on the engraving of the trophies, my last name is MCCOMAS, and the second C is capital, and Shaun's is LATHAM. Don't put a Y in it.
And no N at the end. It's an M as in Machiavelli, Don Killuminati.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't be fucking switching out N's and M's.
Also, it's a SHAUN committee.
Let's go.
You want the committee? You want the committee to be dialed in, Todd?
Well, you gotta let them
awards. Know. If they're going to be handing us awards by the fucking wagon load, at least have the info. Like, that's what we are, though. Okay, we're type A personalities, okay? We dot our I's, we cross our T's, friends.
Let me ask you this question. Why we're on this topic.
I'm all ears.
Why, when we were in 5th and 6th grade, if we wanted to play on the basketball team, why did we have to wear jock straps? What did the jock strap do to keep me safer during organized basketball when I'm in 5th or 6th grade? There's no cup involved. It's just a jock strap to hug my shit a little tighter in the front, but leave my ass cheeks totally exposed with just a thong-like strap on each side. Why am I having to wear that in 5th or 6th grade in order to compete in organized basketball? What does that jock strap do? How's it? My shit in 5th and 6th grade, not big enough to flop around. I wasn't in my 40s. I need to worry about things slapping against my leg and causing pain. Yeah. I mean, my shit was tight already. In 5th and 6th grade, your ball sack is
little buddy stuff.
Looks like a spider's egg cocoon. Like they're little and they're tight. They're not flopping around. My cock in 5th or 6th grade, not flopping around, batting around between my thighs. It's not something scary for the crowd to see. You can't even tell it's there, to be honest, with when I got shorts on. Why can't I wear regular Fruit of the Loom briefs in 5th or 6th grade?
Why you make me wear this stuff, especially with no cup? What are we doing here? Are we practicing for the future? I mean, no cup on my little nuts? Come on.
Are all these elementary schools in bed with big jock strap? Like, are they getting kickbacks for making my parents buy 6 different jock straps so that I always have one available to play organized sports in 5th and 6th grade? What in the fuck is going on?
I will say this, though. After the second season, I figured out that area where the cup should go, you could put candy in there. So it's like a little pocket. In the middle of a match, I can pull down, grab a couple Skittles out of that little pocket. It was later that I learned that it wasn't a real pocket for Skittles. It was supposed to be where the cup's supposed to go. But I was like, well, fuck it. Let me get a Rolo.
Shaun just took a short hop to the dick. Good thing he had a pack full of Starburst.
6 or 7 now and laters. Who wants the fucking runts?
I can just see you in the locker room. Did you guys know these have candy pockets?
Man.
Oh, fuck me. This has been a fun one. I'm not going to be able to get this out of my fucking head all week. Fuck. Give us a rate and review, everybody. Be nice if you would. We would appreciate it. Get those rates and reviews up. Go see gunsblazinpodcast.com. Maybe check it to the Patreon. Check out the merch, whatever's on there. Give it a look-see. You don't got to buy nothing. Give it a look-see. Oh, shit. All right, brother. Thanks for making
me
piss
buddy.
You just made me piss my pants. Thank you. I love you.